The World Health Organization recognizes fish as a vital food source to the global population. And as an island nation, the UK is no different. Here, the Food Standards Agency recommends we eat at least 2 portions of fish a week, including one of oily fish.
The fishing industry produces fish, and that, strangely, it's a point that is often missed in the debates in the media. We calculate that the fishing industry since the end of the Second World War has produced 200 trillion meals. It's a big number. But let's not, when we're talking about the environmental impact of fishing, and that has to be managed, but let's not forget that what we're about is producing food for people to eat.
We all know the health benefits of it, and it's becoming more and more popular. We obviously know with the horse meat scandal, the dramas with that, well, we're not going to get that with fish. We know where it's come from, it's traced, and is of good quality.
The UK fishing industry is made up of a mix of small, medium and large inshore, middle distance and offshore vessels. In many ways, this diversity is one of the industry's greatest strengths and is what allows it to guarantee a continual source of food to the country. Without both large and small vessels, it could not guarantee this continuity of supply.
The advantage to having a larger fleet is the fact that they can work the weather, they work further off shore and target different species. They have the ability to keep the fish in better condition. Some of them process on board, land them frozen, obviously a far better product. It's essential we keep the diversity of fleet that we've already got. The small boats work from local communities, small harbours, and are imperative for employment. The beauty of them is that they catch day fish, which is very sought after by the restaurants and the trade locally, and obviously the carbon footprint is very low.
One of the most important things I think to get across is that if you look at fishing in terms of food production systems across the world, it actually has a very low environmental impact in terms of carbon footprint, in terms of impact on ecosystems. It's a hunting form of activity. It's relatively light. We need to manage the impact of fishing. Societal expectations change, and we have to meet those expectations. But at the same time, don't lose sight of the important points that we're producing food for people to eat, and we need to manage those impacts to reduce them as far as possible. But there will be impacts, just like there are with other food systems of food production. But it's a case of proportion and balance.